What's up guys, hi and welcome again to Spiritual Encounters. So we're doing a walk around up Winter Hill, the television mast and Two Lads by daylight, and then we're going to go back up on the night of solstice to do some paranormal. So we just want to show you around where we are in relation. So I'm just going to show you the television mast, which is right now just getting a little bit covered up with cloud, but we're heading on up there. But we're going to do a stop first at Two Lads. Okay, so we're getting ready to do our annual solstice walk up to Winter Hill television mast. We're going to stop by Two Lads, but we're also going to go up there now during the daylight to give you guys a look of the area by daylight and to run some paranormal equipment. We have a little bit of a walking group with us today, and the night footage Andy and I are going to do separately and bring all the full paranormal gear. So this is one of the forests in the Rivington Winter Hill area where there has been reports of dogman cryptid type sightings, and I'd like you to bear in mind that this whole region is famous for its UFO sightings, and we're still asking that question if whether the dogman, the cryptid and the UFO are linked. So whilst we're doing the summer solstice hike up to the television mast and watching dawn come, we're also going to keep a lookout and definitely a listen out in these forest regions whilst we're en route, and we'll run the fire pit and have a listen, because we have so far heard a few strange sounds that we can't explain in the night. Look, there's a deer. Let me just try and get him. Can you see him? Managed to catch deer. So wherever there's deer, there's likely to be something that wants that for a food source. Is it a critter cage or what?
Is it really?
There's Two Lads up at the back. This is our walking party. This is my sister Jane, who you're getting familiar with now, psychic.
Hi guys.
So we're gonna make a stop here. Just tell the kids it's a critter cage. Keeps them occupied for a bit. And we're gonna head up that path there when everyone's had a rest up to Two Lads Monument. So we're up at Two Lads. So this is one of the mounds where one of the skeletons were found, and there's still a lot of conspiracy theory going on about these mounds. One skeleton was found here. Very windy guys, so you might lose the volume a little bit. And the other one is over there, and if you've watched our nighttime paranormal stuff, you'll know that we've been up here in the dead of night filming and asking out, trying to find out what really is the story behind these monuments. We're doing the daytime footage now, and we're going to come back nighttime on solstice to again do some paranormal up here and try and get some answers as to what these cairns saw. As a local person, all I know really is there's 3 stories flying around now into these stones. One way to find out, we run Spirit Talker. Are you running Spirit Talker?
I was putting it on there.
You've not found a skeleton. So it's called Two Lads because there was 2 skeletons, but there's actually 3 mounds of rubble up here, so it should really probably be called Three Lads. But I don't think there was mention of a 3rd skeleton. So just make sense of it really. I think when you come up here you just want to make sense of what it is, don't you?
I'm hoping if I can get this on, that I might be able to pick something up.
So we'll just see. Okay, so we've just got the message trapped here on Spirit Talker. So we're going to find out who...
Would you like to give us your message? Because there's 3 different stories. Okay, you weren't actually trapped. So it could be a skeleton or something connected with the story. As to exactly what happened. My name's Shane. I'm psychic. So if you want to get a message across, then hopefully you can perhaps get your story out. There's so many people who are so interested in being able to know what's happened. You can also talk to Alison, Andy.
Trapped here, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's two stones, two bad stones, but there's a third mound. And I got talking to a lady up there, she's dog walking, and she said there was actually 3 skeletons up there. Recently. We need to get to the bottom of these 2 lads' monuments. So that just shows you the direction, the viewpoints of everything from up here. There's Rivington Pike.
So the messages that I've got.
And I can hear the sound of Andy's drum, so we're going to get some drone footage while we're up here today. Talk has come up with William. My death was horrible and trapped here, so we need really to find out when William lived here.
And I think this particular one here is connected to William because
think so?
Over there I didn't pick too much up, but when I walked over here,
Yeah.
this is when the messages started coming through.
Right.
Can you try and tell us what happened, William?
And what year, roughly?
If you could tell us what year. There's so many people really want to understand your story and to see how badly you were treated.
Attach.
So you're attached. We know you're attached to this place here. And we hear 3 different stories as to what happened. If you could just try and tell us in your own words. Because I actually feel like this is connected with you, William, this particular part here. Was you one of 2 brothers? Was there 2 of you or 3 of you? And what year did it happen?
They may not have found the 3rd skeleton.
I haven't found it. Straight away, I was just drawn to this particular one.
Yeah. So they're reopening the research on this now to try and find out once again who the skeletons were that were found. But we're going to do paranormal at night time also when it's quiet and see if we can get anything interesting through. We're actually running werewolf noises from American Werewolf in London right now, just in case something is lurking on these moors. Plenty of tunnels. Jane's running Spirit Talker because we're still getting some interesting. They killed her. Now there could be some bodies up here, like it's not far from Saddleworth Moor, is it?
Crash.
Ah, that'll be the
So
plane.
was this plane crash? Was it Victor the pilot that I was picking up on?
We're heading
Or
up.
is it a relative of somebody who was killed in the plane crash? When you said they killed her, was she killed in the plane crash? Well, we know that that's 2,000 people.
So we're heading up to the plane crash site. And we're already getting significant messages through connected to this plane crash in the early 1960s. Before the television mast, I think, was put here. I think that was put here kind of like after that.
Remember, it was really bad weather.
We're running werewolf noises to bring forward creatures, and we're running Spirit Talker to bring forward victims of the air crash, and any other spirit people that might be up here are welcome to come forward and join us and talk to us.
Are there any other spirits present who was involved in the Windsor Hill disaster? Please give us your names.
I had a long life.
Oh really? How old were you? Greg? You got Greg, have you got Spirit Talker on now?
Is it Scots or was that Scottish?
He's called George. It's not much different to Greg now, but it's George. George Henderson. Alright, so we've just found this house. Didn't even know this was here, did we? I'm thinking it might be to do with Smithles. You know, because they had shooting lodges up here, didn't they? So it's, oh my god, it dips down there. So you go coming in and out of here. Yeah. Just have a look at the stonework and see if there's any clues.
What do you mean by clues?
You know, sometimes the date's like written in like a year, like 1873 or something like that.
Oh.
And then you can get an idea of when it were built and stuff. But we didn't even know this were here, and how many times have we been here? There's the Rivington Pike behind you
You'll
there
never
as well.
believe it.
Go
There's an Asda trolley here.
There's always an Asda trolley. Everywhere you go, there's an Asda trolley.
What?
There's our Sainsbury's one or something.
What?
We should do a channel on that, innit? Just going around finding all the trolleys. Why they've ended up there. So we've got Jane doing the psychic stuff, just in case there's anything to pick up. Two Lads Monument now is right back there. So we've walked over the top. Found this house because we didn't know this was here. And the Rivington Pike from here is just over there. So we're just giving you guys some daytime shots of where we are, and then part 2 of this programme will actually be done at night time on solstice. That's where we're headed to, the television mast. So we're giving you some daytime footage because a lot of people are interested in where we are, and during the day it's better to show you the location really.
Okay, so I'm picking up the dates 1813 and now it says tragedy. Was there a tragedy here in 1813? Is it connected with the remains of this building? Do we know what it was and who owned it?
See if we can get a name through in it attached to this place.
Could you try and give us a name, please, attached to this place?
Yeah, 1813 would have been before Peter Ainsworth, probably his father or grandfather. So it's always interesting to get some dates.
I don't feel like anything really bad happened here. It's just whatever it is dated back to
1813. My guess
It
it's
just came to me at 1813.
yeah. Hiya, Scout.
Yeah, it's good.
My guess is that it's from the Ainsworths from Smithers Hall because this was all their land. Creature of the moors. We found the creature of the moors. Here he comes. So this is what's living out in the tunnels on Winter Hill, really. It's not the black cat. It's Andrew. Come on, you can make it. You're nearly there. You did it. You did it. You're going to start howling now and complete the thing. Get your breath back first. Get your breath back first. So we've made it up to the mast. Our walking party has made it up to the mast. We're here. And the good thing is we can get right up to it now. So we're going to show you the plain monument. The actual crater is just back there. And the actual monument is up at the television mast building, Winter Hill, Lancashire, UK, England, if you're wondering where exactly we are right now. We'll have a look at the Scotchman's Stump while we're up here because the road is now open again, so this is good news to us.
They're trying me.
They're like old washing machines, don't they? Concrete ones.
Big dice.
Let's have a walk up to the monument for the plane crash. Get windy here, guys, because we're right on the tops now. So this is where our television signal and everything comes from. The people who watch our nighttime paranormal will know that we've already been up here. So it tells you the date on here, 1958. In memory of all who lost their lives at the Winter Hill air disaster, 28th of February 1958.
Picking it up to return it.
I know what that sign means. Warning UFOs. The sign. Warning UFOs. This is Scotchman Stump. In memory of George Henderson, traveller of Anandam Preacher, who was barbarously murdered on Remington Moor at noonday, November the 9th, 1838, aged 20. Andy, I know what that sign means. Warning UFOs. Look, warning saucers.
Oh yeah.
Innit?
What?
Warning flying saucers. It's warning you there's flying saucers up here.
Why are they advertising yacht club up here?
Just in case. You might want to bring your yacht. Jen, they're advertising the yacht club. You might want to bring your yacht.
Not only that, it's Ancoats Yacht Club.
So what I'm thinking is that it's saying warning UFOs. It looks like a UFO to me, that on the low flying, there's flying saucer. So there's the 3 monuments to see here.
20th, so he was aged 20 and he was murdered up here.
He was
Barbarously murdered. Barbarously murdered.
So that's the age.
But he was shot in the middle of a daytime or noonday.
1848.
They never found out who did that or anything. The famous Scotchman Stump.
We're at the scene of the Winter Hill air disaster, which happened in 1958. And what happened, the plane was flying over Winter Hill and it became really, really foggy and the weather was bad. And when another pilot picked it up on the radar in his aircraft, this plane was coming too near to Winter Hill. And he tried to radio 3 to say, "You're going to crash." And it came radio 3. So the plane actually crashed where there's a crater in the ground over there and it was bad weather. Only a couple of people survived it. And obviously they've got a memorial over there. So yeah, it was actual bad fog that brought the plane down in 1958.
Yeah, it's really interesting history.
Really interesting. There's so much history up here.
Okay, so we're back up Winter Hill now for summer solstice. That's the television mast there and that's the dawn coming up in the background. So it's 2:30 in the morning right now and we're on our way back up to the Two Lads Cairns to try and do a paranormal before, well, it'll be dawn by the time we get up there, but it's still going to be like early. I'll just show you around where we are from here. So you can see the lights down there of all the towns. Bolton. And then we've got Manchester coming in at the back there behind that white bright light, which is just a farm. It's Manchester. And then it goes off into Winter Hill towards Rivington because Blackpool Tower will be behind there, but we can't see it. So yeah, we said we'd come back on solstice and it's solstice. We're going to keep an eye out on the skies because we're going to upload again last year's solstice. Because we saw something in the sky last year that was flickering different colours and we don't know whether that was one of the planets or, you know, Atlas 3I was in the sky at that time, so we're not even sure if we picked that up, but I think that was too far away to pick up. So I just wanted to give you guys a view of the dawn coming up there behind the television mast before we climb up to the Two Lads Cairns and we try and get some sense out of what that place is because there's different stories. So we're just going to rely on the paranormal and the equipment to tell us.
The Two Lads Cairn. there's so many different stories about it. There's one, it's two young lads that were from Manchester. Then I've heard another story recently that it was two young lads who disappeared on the moors. And then there's the other story that it was an ancient burial mound. So it's yeah, it's still up for debate. I don't think, if we were honest, anybody really knows what it is. All we know is that there were two skeletons found of two young boys. Now, I presume unless they do, is it carbon dating, DNA testing on them, they won't know their ages or, you know, what period they were from. For me, I think it's going more towards an ancient burial mound, personally, because I think if it was two lads who disappeared on the moors, surely you would have heard something more about it, people looking for the bodies and stuff like that. And when the bodies were found, the families would have said something. If it was two young lads who disappeared from Manchester in a gangland thing, I think you'd have still heard more about it. Now, that's my opinion, and when we get up there and do a bit of paranormal, well, maybe we'll be able to shed a bit more light on the mystery.
Okay guys, so it's dawn. It's 3:30 AM now, up at the television mast. This is Winter Hill, Lancashire, England, for those people that are wondering where we are. So this is a very haunted region, and it's also the sighting area of UFOs. People have had dogman experiences up here, and also wildcat, panther type cat experiences up here. This is the cairn monument I was telling you about. That light in the back is Andy just setting the paranormal equipment up. So this is one of the burial cairns. There's two. This is where they found one of the skeletons. There's another further back over there, which is rubble more than anything. Now it's fallen down. So this is the better one to use for paranormal. So we're going to go down to Andy, and he's set up the paranormal stuff. We've got cat balls dotted around on the floor, and we've got a couple of EMF meters out. And I know that Andy's already started Spirit Talker, just to see if we get any interesting messages before we start filming. Those are the lights at the back there. Quickly show you around. So we've got Manchester in the back there, and then our town Bolton and Horwich, and then we've got over in the background the coast, Liverpool, up to Southport, up to Blackpool, and then beyond to Morecambe Bay. So that's where we are in the region of things. Alright, so Andy's set up the paranormal stuff.
Yep.
And I'll leave it to you now, because you're the paranormal expert. I don't touch the paranormal equipment, guys, if I can help it.
I've had on the Spirit Talker, necromancer,
Really?
blind, and hundreds died here.
Hundreds? But it did used to be a primitive area for
That's what I'm thinking.
tribal people, didn't
mean,
it?
This could have been some sort of ancient burial mound.
Well, that's what they do say
a lot
about
here,
Winter Hill.
A lot here. So I mean,
I'll tell you what, they did think it was the
it's beginning.
Rivington Pike over there is been believed to be a burial mound, because it's like it's a big lump of earth that goes up into like a mound. So this is a really mysterious place, guys, and we've just had the message necromancer, which basically means like John Dee in the Tudor England times was classed as a necromancer.
Yeah.
They used to go into graveyards at night time and dig corpses up and try and get them to come back to life. He really believed he could bring them back to life in his earlier career.
I know. When the summer solstice, people always go to Stonehenge and have those stones. We've got a different stone, and with the sun coming up over there, so we probably will get the sun coming up.
Yeah.
But
This is our
it
solstice
may not
area.
go through the mound, and I apologise, but this is a Stonehenge.
This is this is
Yeah.
Bolton's Stonehenge, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And talking of necromancy,
Are you dead? I would imagine so if you're coming through Spirit Talker.
and talking of necromancy, there is one person we invited from the cemetery
Uncle
tonight.
Cedric.
Great Uncle Cedric has joined us once again to try and bring spirits forward, because this is a Victorian idea. When the Victorian people used to run their seances, they always had a skull on the table. They believed that they could invite spirits to talk through it. So we sometimes like to, when I'm not falling down the hillside.
Easy tiger.
No, you know what, this is why I leave you with the paranormal equipment.
Why?
Because I either go flat on my back or flat on my face, or I'm dangling from a cliff edge with the camera or something, or dangling from a bridge like Devil's Bridge. And it's like, I'm best off just not touching anything that's got a battery or it plugs in and charges up.
And to any of our any new viewers, she's just like this anyway.
This is,
So
I go through life like
expect
this.
You may get a lot of camera shots of my feet sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I'd like.
Oh,
girl
go
was
on.
killed.
Now
Yeah.
this is now everybody goes on about the ancient burial and all this stuff, right?
Torture.
But I still think that there were murder victims up here from something more recent. There were the skylarks just waking up, if you can hear that.
Around here, there's several objects that you can use. There's a little balls around. You can touch them, they'll light up. There's one black box there.
Yeah,
One
we've dotted
here,
everything.
the lights up flat. There's a grey box over there. If you go near that, that'll light up. Got a device here. You can manipulate it to use your voice and whatever words you want to say.
Beware of the dark.
Really? Why do we need to
Well,
be aware of the dark?
It's actually getting. It must be about 3 o'clockish now.
It's about
Just
3:30, yeah.
about
I mean, thing is,
3:30
we've
now.
got dawn on this
Yeah.
side, and we have got dark on that side. And this is why we like coming up here at solstice, guys, because you've got night and day in one sky. And if you watch the video after this one that we've put up, we've done it all in colour, so you'll be able to see the dawn and the night sky in the same. And we were doing UFO stuff that time, weren't we?
Well, what I'll do is I'm gonna go to a bit of spirit box.
Okay.
Spirit box.
I'll shut up now, then you can crack on with the paranormal.
No, you carry on.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
Who'd have thought it? Luther Vandross up at the Two Lads at Cairns.
I don't want to be copyrighted.
Oh, was it Randy Crawford?
Mental. That's about
Oh, they got that right.
Is there anybody here who'd like to talk to us?
Line in. Bluetooth. Scanning. FM. Scanning.
So after this solstice video, if you click on the last solstice video, you'll get the UFO footage from last year. And well, we saw something in the skies. We thought it was Atlas 3I at the time, didn't we?
I'll explain to people something. Stranger. Oh, I find if you use this with FM, you tend to get because you get a lot of stations coming through, and it's very, very difficult to pick anything up or go, yeah, well, that's a spirit box. If you use the FM, you very rarely get anything coming through. So any words that you do get through, I normally think it's better scanning it on FM,
Yeah.
AM.
I'll keep an eye on the EMF meters. We've got 2 EMF meters and 3 cat balls dotted round. And there's no electricity up here, so if they go off, then it's definitely something else.
Yeah, if you see anything moving down there, it's a sheep.
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah, there is sheep about. See, you don't really see them when it's dark, you only see them when it comes light, don't you? And that television mast there is at least a good mile away, so we're not going to pick up anything from that.
Beware of the dark, mental stranger.
Can you tell us your story, please? What
tell us your
are you
story?
relating this message to?
What's your story? What's your story? What do you want to tell us? In what way do you want to tell us? You tell us anything. You know, we're only here to know your story. Let your story be told. Is this a place that you love coming to? Or are you connected with these two stone structures?
Energy.
Energy? You need more energy. Is that what you mean? You need more energy. Don't worry, none of these things can cause you any harm. They won't hurt you, they won't cause you any pain or anything like that. They're just ways of us communicating with people who have passed. We're not here any disrespect to you or anything like that. We just want to basically document your history. You know, there's people who've passed, and it would be nice if you could talk to us. I'm Andy, this is Alison. If you could give us your name, that would be so nice. And
We'd really like to know who these skeletons were who were found buried up here. If you can just give us your names or what year you lived up here or used to use this as a... She's over there.
she's over there.
Now the second burial mound is over there, but it's a bit smaller than this one because it's falling to bits and we've not lit that one up. But
Are you over at the other mound? Are you over at the other mound?
do you remember what that lady said to us up here that time when we were doing the two lads? And she said there was actually 3 skeletons found, and she was a local lady. So, and I sometimes believe in these local stories that get passed down through the generations.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Native American Indians.
Yeah.
Everything is passed down word of mouth, generation to generation, and also locally in these places,
A lot of the stuff
it's
is.
going to get passed down in it. But that lady was walking the dog that day. We were filming this, and we were on about the 2 skeletons, and she said actually it was 3 skeletons, if you remember.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
local people, there might have been a female skeleton as well, 2 males and a
Well,
female, possibly.
I do remember last time we did get something like that, a girl.
We've done paranormal here before a couple of years ago,
Yeah, I do remember. I remember we got a girl.
but it was on the old camera and the footage wasn't that good. So you guys, if you want to see it, can go way back on the channel and put in 2 lads at murder inquiry, which we filmed the paranormal on that, didn't we? Because originally we thought it was a murder. These skeletons.
Can you give us your name? We'll give you ours. I'm Andy. This is Alison again. Can you give us your name?
That's someone.
I'd like to say something about Alison.
Really?
Do you know Alison?
Yeah, who is it, please? Give me a name.
Farm.
Farm.
Do you live on one of the farms near here?
Place is surrounded by farms. All these bright white lights dotted around are all farms. We've just come through a couple of farms on the way up.
Can you
Arrested.
give us a message?
Arrested. Now that goes back to the theory of was it a murder case? Because,
Yeah.
and I'm going back 20 years now. Illegal.
Illegal.
Now we get these messages through sometimes. Now I told you 20 years ago I went to that talk at Smithers Hall by that archaeologist guy who was up here with his students digging, and he said the police showed an interest in these skeletons and took them away because they wanted to forensically date them in case they were more recent. And they opened up a cold case from Manchester where 2 brothers, gangsters, chefs, had gone missing and never turned up, and then it all went literally just disappeared, the story. So I don't know what happened after that.
So, can you give us your names? Or a name? Generations will come and go.
But that sounds more like a tribal thing, doesn't it?
See my shadow.
Where are we going to see your shadow?
Where will we see your
If I film round towards Rivington Pike, and that's the area of the Headless Horseman, guys. It's a different spirit entity that haunts that there. Why? What was that?
You know, you get your bit, but
You didn't hear galloping horse hooves,
no,
did you?
it was, and I don't know what it said, but it was like underneath it, and it went. It was like a whisper, like
Really?
that was.
But the other story is that two brothers were riding across the tops in the snow and got lost away and died in the snow. But it must have been bad snow in them days because you hardly get any now.
And what happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to you? Why were you buried here?
None of these cat balls have gone off or anything.
Why were you buried here? I think I'm gonna try an EVP.
Alright. Okay, so that's the second burial mound. And just to show you the dawn coming up. Now we've just heard a couple of strange noises back there towards the television mast. No, I'm not sure if it was like a bird, a bigger bird, like a grouse or something. But we're going to listen out, and if we get anything unusual, we'll check it out, because we've been getting unusual sounds in the night. Now, recently, when we were shooting at Tockholes and we did the shocking noises up there, we've lately found out that deer can make those kinds of noises in the night. So when I hear these noises in the night, I generally put them down to natural animals that we haven't really heard properly before in the dead of night, or dawn if you like, because it's dawn there now. But you never know, because people have sighted up here cryptid type dogman creatures, shug dogs if you like, and black panther cats. So we're always, when we're doing paranormal in these areas, having a listen out and making sure if we hear anything unusual that we don't understand, just to check it out and see.
You see me.
You see me. Keep saying that, doesn't it, Shadow, and you see me. Well, I think Andy's going to run EVP now, so let's remain quiet while see what we get.
I'm gonna ask the questions first, and then just go quiet for a minute, and then.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Okay, you keep saying see me, Shadow. She's over here. Maybe you're not too sure about her, but if you speak into this red light on here, we'll be able to hear your voice, and you can say anything you want, any messages. It'd be lovely if you could give us your name, or tell us something about yourself and why you're still here.
What? Do you want help? God, has it come to that stage of life?
I thought I'd got stuck then.
Thought you was doing your impression of primitive man then. You know the 7 stages of man.
Better get it on my foot here.
Liam. I can hear sheep on that here, AVP.
I'm the ghost of laziness.
Again? We had that before. Somebody's taking the out of us. Who do we know that's lazy who's passed over? Did you hear any voices on there?
No.
So that's the ghost of laziness. We've had that twice. We got that at Smithles. Who's the ghost of laziness? Come and tell us who you are, 'cause that's twice we've had that. It's just an odd message to get, isn't it? The ghost of laziness.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Do we know anyone who's passed over I can't think of anybody in particular. What's your name? Give us your name and then give us some clues.
We lived close.
We did? Were we neighbours? Were you one of my neighbours? Were you one of Andy's neighbours? Never know. All kinds of people come through especially if you're in a walking location like this where literally everybody used to come up here to walk.
who are you then?
Ghost of laziness. I mean, I'm intrigued because we got that at Smithles Hall, didn't we? In the afternoon of all times, because we were doing the psychic walkabout with Jane. And earlier on in the daytime footage, you'll see that also, the psychic walkabout with Jane up here when we did the group walk. I've had an eye on the EMF meters and the cat balls, and nothing's flashed or anything.
No. I mean, yeah, we don't know electricity up here.
No, because that mast is a good mile off.
Yeah, and I don't.
We're going to invite again spirits through for one final time before the sun comes up to come through. Give us your message, tell us your name. What is your connection with this part of Winter Hill?
I've
You-
been here 100 years.
So what year? 1926.
1926, so.
Well, that would have been still the era of the Ainsworths at Smithles, because they didn't give that up until 1930.
Yeah, so you'll have seen a few changes then round here.
And the Scotsman, when did he get shot? That was 1800s, weren't it? So it ain't that. When was the plane crash? 1960s. So it's not that.
Walker.
Walker.
Did you walk up here?
Is that your name, or is that you walked up here?
Maybe you walked up here in the early 1920s.
A Walker.
What's your name, please?
Good and evil here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't believe
well,
that
I can
actually.
imagine that. Yeah.
Because it's been the scene of a plane crash, it's been the scene of a gunshot murder, and it's been the place where they found these skeletons, which 100% nobody really knows the
No.
story about them. So
No.
there is good and evil here. There's good energies and there's evil energies.
Yes.
There's good energies because it's a great place for the dawn. Middle. Well, was there see, this is what I think. Come and look over here. There was a third cairn
Yeah,
in the
was.
middle.
Yeah.
Here, this. Now this one gets forgotten, and this is what that lady was telling us about. Now look at that there. Now that is a third cairn. Yeah, so you've got that one over there, which is the main one, which they preserve. And then you've got the second one over there, which we just walked over to, which Jane did the psychic reading on. And there's this one in the middle. So when we met that lady up here walking the dog, and she said there was actually 3 skeletons. The middle, this is the middle cairn, and it's got forgotten. So someone was buried there, and that might have been a female, because we always get female. We always get that there was a third skeleton and it was female, don't we?
Yeah. That's interesting.
Now, if they are going back to ancient tribal times, it could be one of their wives or daughters or something.
Yeah.
I just think it's been missed. I think that third cairn has just been forgotten for some reason.
I think possibly because they know it's 2 lads, don't they?
Well, they call it 2 lads because it was 2 male skeletons, but there's a third cairn there for sure. And the local rumour,
People see me.
is that there was a third skeleton, and I'm wondering if, because there's definitely a third cairn there.
Middle, see, Grandad, people see me.
So do you present yourself at the middle cairn there that's been sort of pulled down and forgotten about? Because I just find it really odd. So when we're doing this stuff, we generally get talking to locals and that, find out if they know anything passed down generations. And there were definitely 2 male skeletons on these 2 main cairns. But one lady up here says to us there were 3 actually skeletons, and there was a third cairn, which is, Andy's just put the EMF meter there now to see if we get any activity. So there's more to this cairn story than meets the eye, isn't there?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a cairn, isn't it? It's a third burial mound
Third one.
thing.
Yeah, I mean,
So we could do with our walker from 1926 coming back to tell us, was that third cairn there when you used to walk in these hills 100 years ago? It looks to me
You were
like...
scared.
I'm not scared.
No, nobody's scared. We do paranormal all the time, so
we're
this
not
doesn't frighten
scared.
us. You can come and talk to us. We don't mind that at all. You can present if you want to. We don't often get anything on our paranormal shoots because we're honest about what we pick up. But if you want to present now, you can do.
If you're the person who's the walker who used to walk up here and has come back here because it's a place, or you're still passing through here, even though you've passed on, did you ever see anything unexplained up here? Strange light?
They see the mist.
Mist.
Yeah, well, you would see that as we've seen.
That's me being a...
Sorry.
I won't say the word because I don't like to swear on YouTube.
All I'll say
People
is,
know generally what they call me when I do that with the camera anyway.
all I'll say is them 2 sheep down there are really having a time of life. They're really having a look at what we're doing.
I remember when we were sat in the plane crash crater up there, and all we got that night was sheep gathering round, munching grass and just looking at us at 3 o'clock in the morning like, are you going to feed us or what? Or are you just going to sit there talking to the dead people?
Oh.
There's all this grass around, you shouldn't need feeding. They are watching us though, I must admit.
Oh, presumably.
Come and join in if you can draw something forward. It can be an help.
They might be asleep.
At least we know if the sheep are okay. There's no no dogmen or anything going on up here. Critters.
Bone.
Bone. Yeah, well, the skeleton.
They see the mist. Bone.
Skeletons.
Are you talking about the bones that were found up here, or are there lots of bones? Is it?
Don't forget the sheep kills that happened up here a few years back. But them sheep are happy and healthy down there, so there's obviously nothing to attack them now.
There was a little one before.
Yeah, they get everywhere. You know what it was like at Pendle Hill? They just jump out on you.
Yeah, there was a little lamb with him.
Alright, well, he'll have skipped off somewhere probably.
Yeah,
You don't stay in one place for long.
There was a lamb with him. Bone.
Now, that could be the skeleton bones. Or are there still some bones remaining that haven't been found yet?
See, they found skeleton bones up here, right? Would that spirit still be here, of the person whose bones here? Even if they've moved the bones.
I'm with family.
You with family? See,
I don't know, it depends I guess on their religious beliefs, doesn't it?
does this go back to some sort of ancient burial mound?
But you don't ever get any ghosts of prehistoric people.
See,
You only really get ghosts of people that are connected to the church, the religion, as though they're afraid to
yeah,
cross
you
over.
You don't get many spirits sort of before. I mean,
Not even Vikings.
Please comment and let me know what you think of this. But you don't get very many spirits before the sort of
1100, 1200,
were
which is when the monasteries started up, really.
more where people became that, what they call it, the fear of God. Were people, if they were bad in their lives, they were frightened of moving on, and that's why you get a lot of spirits after that time period, because you don't seem to get much before that.
No.
It just makes me wonder.
I think it all depends on what religious beliefs that they had, because some believed in reincarnation, didn't they, and some still do, and some believed that, there's different beliefs in where you go after you've passed away, depending on what religion. So I guess it depends on what they believed in.
Scar.
Scar. I'm going to try another bit of
Alright, yeah.
spirit box and see if anything comes.
Alright, so we've come back over to that third burial cairn to see if we can get anything here.
So, if this was the third cairn, what was this built in memory of, or who was it built in memory of? And we know, well, we've got stories about the other two, and I know this place is called Tulad, but was this a female's mound? And can you tell us who you were? Or can you give us a name? Or what this the mound was built for?
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I heard that bit.
You tired? You need more energy? You need more energy? Take some of my energy. So why are you still here? And why are you tired?
Making decisions.
Making decisions.
Who are you, please?
I'm tired.
Give us your name.
You're tired of making decisions? Is that what you mean?
See, sometimes when we get that kind of thing, I think it could be just people up here in a general conversation with each other. Like a couple who've come up here for a walk and they're talking things over, and we've just picked. It's residual. I sometimes think when we get these mixed bits of conversation, it's just people passing through.
It's several different people, and you just happen to have tuned in.
Yeah, because we got the walker from 1926. He kind of been and gone, and I just think you get different spirits passing through.
I think you do, and people chip in, and I think sometimes you can get quite a few people, and they're just chipping in with their own little bits. So you're getting like several different conversations.
Yeah.
Going through.
I think when you use the spirit box anyway, that you can get different ones coming through.
Can you give us a name? Just a name and we'll be happy, and we'll let you go.
Something about tell a lie. It sounds to me like a couple have been having some discussion up here of some sort.
Just let us know your name.
Oh, I heard security on that over there then.
Just let us know your name, or even if you just say goodbye. That'd be nice. No.
I heard like a whistle then, but then again, people are going to be out with dogs now soon, aren't they? There won't be a ghostly whistle there.
Can you give us a name, or just say goodbye? Can you say goodbye? Bye.
Did it say goodbye?
It said bye.
Did it? I'll just film round while the dawn's up.
Can you say that again? Just because I didn't quite hear you properly. Can you say goodbye again?
Oh, was a dog back!
That was a dog.
It was! Do you know what? That could be a dog. Well, people would be walking up here with dogs, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that was a dog.
That was a dog back! That's brilliant! No, that was good. I enjoyed it.
I mean, I'm not being funny, but
it was just a dog back.
You wouldn't get a dog back on a radio.
On the radio, no, you wouldn't. So it's like walkers, isn't it? Which you're going to get generations of walkers up here. The Victorian people used to walk up here.
Can you say goodbye or hello? Or
what's your dog's name?
go.
Give us the name of your dog. Oh, clear as anything, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Have you got a message for us? Have you got a message for us? Is there anything you want to say to us? Have you got a message for us? Can you say it loud and clear? One last message for us. Love.
Love. That's talking away over there, that spirit talker. It's just gabbling on, so I need to know what it's saying. Well, it could be having a full conversation and no one's listening. It would do, wouldn't it, as soon as we step away? Alright, what have you been saying while we've been over there? Oh, look. So it's been saying... People's... Oh. Good and evil here. Oh, I'm the chill down your back. Jeffrey. I am Bellatrix. We've had Bellatrix before. I am Bellatrix.
Poltergeist.
No. Poltergeist? What up here? There's nothing to chuck. Unless you're going to start chucking stones. I can hear voices down there, but there's a car. I think there's people walking. Yeah, I think there's people heading up. Yeah, we've had Bellatrix before, but is it something to do with the North Star?
It's a character out of Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
But it's something to do with the North Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll wrap it up now because there's some walkers heading up, so we don't want
Yeah,
to freak people out with we've done some odd things up here on Solstice, haven't we? And people have come up and be like that. We've even been up here in full witches gear it past,
I
haven't
just
we?
agreed with you.
Go! Alright, we'll go then.
Yeah.
Okay then. So, that's how you want to be. No, it's just that early morning walkers are coming now, so we don't really want to... We've been up here in full witches gear in the past.
Yeah.
People have walked up and then shot off in the opposite direction because they've seen outlines of witches.
Waving baguettes
So
in the air.
thank you very much once again. It's been a long night. We're tired. We want to go home and have
Oh,
something
yeah.
to eat now. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe going
Yeah.
on for 5. So thank you for coming along and subscribing, and please continue to watch and click the like button.
Yeah.
And if you click the notification bell, you'll be notified when we upload
Yeah.
stuff. And subscribe, and please, if you can be kind enough to share it with other people,
Yeah.
so we can make our channel grow bigger and we can do more stuff for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you very much.
Thanks to all the new viewers. Stick with us on this crazy journey of ours. We appreciate all the new viewers and everything. You know, we try to keep it exciting and different. But
And
thank you.
take care of yourselves.
Yeah.